Okay, story time. We're gonna talk about how becoming more aligned internally leads to differentiation in the real estate marketplace, lower turnover with tenants, more synergy with tenants, and more capital. Okay, so what does being aligned mean in this scenario? When I say being aligned here, I mean keeping promises to yourself. So let's just make that the definition of alignment. So a promise to yourself is how you get closer to being more aligned with yourself. A promise that you do not keep for yourself is you getting further away from your own internal alignment. Okay, so story, right? So we were building something for my parents. We were building a ground up building for my parents to live in. So automatically the purpose was clear. So whenever you want to build something or you want to design something from the ground up, what is the purpose? What is the intent, right? So that intent is going to differ based on whatever the purpose is. So in this purpose, it was, we're building something ground up for them to live, right? So that means there's going to be a lot of love there. There's going to be care there. There's going to be intent when it comes to building materials, design, aesthetics, elegance, simplicity, making things great because there's love in that relationship, right? It would be very different if I were to say, well, I just want to build something as cheaply as possible and I just want a tenant paying me every month. That's a different kind of energy that I'm bringing to the transaction, okay? So first of all, let's make sure we're clear on that. The energy that we're bringing to the transaction is going to dictate how we are going to get to our purpose. And the closer that we get to keeping our word when we identify that is going to be that alignment in that deal. Okay, so we design a deal, we start building, we pay attention to the kind of hardwood floor that's brought in, the skylight so that the sun can come in and light up the space. It just looks beautiful. My parents don't end up living there. I put it on the market. Okay, we put it on the market. But because everything was done out of love, there's all these details. There's all this space that's never really come to that particular market where we built. It stands out. Look, differentiation just happened. And it happened because we were thinking about how do we differentiate or how do we do something that makes us more money. We were just thinking about how to fulfill the purpose. And because we were clear on that purpose, we understood that as long as we align to that purpose, we would differentiate. So that's what happens. We differentiated ourselves because we had a vision and we were aligned. People start coming in, tenants start coming in. They love the building. They love it. Why do they love it? Because they could feel the love and the care that was there. All the way from the materials to the experience to dealing with me when I'm showing them the place. So if you're building something and you want to have differentiation, you want to have your tenants deeply involved in the space and you want people to be like, wow, there's nothing like this, then build with an intent out of love, care, and do not look over any of the small details. Now, when people come in, they love something, they see more value in it. What does more value mean? Well, it means that somebody is willing to pay you more. So as a result of building with love, aligning with that love, having a clear purpose, making sure that the experience doesn't gloss over or look over any details, people come in, it stands out as a unique space. They want to pay more for it. Now, if someone's willing to pay more for something, that means that they don't want to let it go. They see it as valuable, which means that the tenant that we currently have loves the place, they're willing to pay for it because they see the value in it and they will never want to leave. So that creates synergy between myself and the tenant. We created marketing differentiation because nothing like this exists, and we've lowered our turnover because they see value in it and they will not want to let it go. At commercialrealestate.com, these are the kinds of things that we think about, and this is how we add value to spaces.